Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I have a great fall centerpiece or floral piece idea for you today. So easy. I'm hoping that you enjoy this. If so, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my page so that you can see more tips, tricks, hacks, ideas, inspiration like this. And feel free to comment, and I am happy to answer you in the comments. So what I am doing today, just so I can show you the materials that I have here, I'm going to make a floral arrangement in this glass bowl. It's important that this be glass so that it's see-through, because what I'm going to put in there is Halloween candies or fall candies. The candy that I have here is called an autumn mix. You can do it just with just the candy corns. This happens to be what I have on hand today, and I am going to fill this bowl so that it looks as that's what the floral piece is in. I have a collection of fall florals here, but this is a great project to do with any leftover stems or leaves or sticks or branches that you have. For instance, here's a piece where I've used everything else on this bush, but I'm going to use this on these. So it's a great small enough project where you can use leftovers. I always have a big basket of leftover leaves or anything that was left on my floral bushes that I didn't use the entire thing. Then you will need a smaller container to go within this, because I'm going to fill the candy in this. I also have a brick of floral foam that we're going to put in here. So that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to put my floral foam in here, and I love this stuff because it's soft enough to just push all the way in there, and then you use a serrated knife just to cut off the excess. Stuff does make a mess, but then I have that left over for another project. I'm going to take off what came on the sides here, clean up my mess here, and then that is what I have. So I'm going to take my larger vase, I'm going to put the smaller one in it, and then I'm going to fill the in between the two with this candy. I haven't done this, so I'm not sure. I want to keep it centered. And already I screwed that up. Hold on here. Okay. I'm going to hold it centered while I pour the candy all the way around. This is, again, an autumn mix, so it has little pumpkins in here, different colored candy corns. You can do this all with candy corns. I have a few bags here. I wasn't sure how much it would take to fill up. You could get these at the dollar store too, these candies, which are great. Pumpkins are a little bit bigger. I will get whatever falls over. These pumpkins aren't fitting so good there. I'm just going to push them all on the side and see how it just fills up. And it looks as though this is what the flowers are going to be sitting in. I love this idea. Let's get the ones that fell all over here. I'm going to put a little bit more here so it fills up completely to the top. So that was 2 bags. You won't be able to see any of my floral foam. Let me turn it around. I'm working on my Lazy Susan here to make it a little easier. so I can keep turning it. And there, it's all full. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I'm going to put my candy aside, and now I am going to add my florals. I do have a pumpkin here that I want to put in. I already put wooden skewers in the bottom of my pumpkin. I'm going to cut these down a little bit. And I sort of want that going on an angle. Push that in. And then I'm going to do all my florals around that. I'm going to start cutting these off. This is a bush of leaves. These have pushers on them, which means that you can push all the florals up to the end of the stick. And this is just for me. If I were selling this piece, I would be gluing all of these in. But since it's just for me, I may choose to change this out. I'm not going to be gluing it today. But to make it more permanent, that is what you would do, is glue it in. I'm going to go around the pumpkin. So you can't see any of the mechanics. You're not going to see any of that floral foam. And just keep filling it in. This is the fun part. You can choose whatever you want to fill your arrangement with. And how simple is this? And you could do this for all holidays. You could do this with peppermints for Christmas. You can do this with jelly beans at Easter. These would be great centerpieces if you wanted to do them for any type of event, a birthday party, a children's party. You can do gumdrops or bubble gum. How cool is that? You can totally customize it to be what you want it to be. I'm going to use this entire bush of leaves because this really takes up a lot of space, the leaves, and totally fills in the sides so you're not seeing down into there. But I don't want to go low with this because I want this to be seen with all the candy in there. I think that that is so pretty. And again, another great way of DIYing your holiday decor. And you can come up with so many different ideas of what to put in here. And see what I mean, that these are pushers. They're down on the stem. If you were making a big tall arrangement, you may want them more separated like this. But since I'm doing... Now look, it's not going to move since I'm showing you. It does move out. Since I'm doing a short arrangement, I want all of the color to the tip of it. Put that in. I have one more here. And then that's just with the leaves. You could be done right there. My pumpkin is out. I can see all the candy corn through the glass, but I'm going to add a few more things. Like I said, I had this left over. I only have a few on here. I'm going to use these. I love how they sort of drape over. I love to use wispy objects in arrangements, that they sort of fall over like that. And again, I only have the two, but that's perfect using in an arrangement like this. I'm going to look for balance. Since I added that one on that side, I'm going to add another one on this side. And it just comes together so quickly. I have a greenery bush here. I'm going to add, again, these are pushes, so I'm pushing them all the way up to the end, and I'm just going to add some greenery here. I love going for wispy arrangements that look a little bit more fluid-like and a little bit more natural and realistic, rather than being more formal and compact. And see how they just peek out? I always say the way to make an interesting arrangement and give it that more upscale look is by adding different textures. Always want to add different textures. And I'm just trying to place them evenly throughout so we have balance going on. Add one right in here through my leaves. And that floral foam is so easy to stick the greens in. Goes in like butter. Goes in like butter. And as I said, you could use anything for that inside container if you have leftover jars or cans. Look at that, how pretty. I think I'm going to add a few of these. We're going to go with a little bit of height. This is not a pusher, but I'm going to disperse a couple of these in here, again, to give it that wispy look. Love that. One on that side, so I'm going to add one on this side. That's why I like working on a Lazy Susan too. You can keep turning it. I think I'm going to add one more. Let's see. We can get him right in there. Perfect. Then I have, where, put on that. So again, I love adding the textural items. So I'm going to add a few of these in. They just look so pretty. And before you know it, in no time, this is full. A couple of leftover bushes. I love projects like this because you can use what you have on hand. As far as florals, stems, bushes. Oops. I'm going to add a few more here in front. And then I think we are done. Look at how quickly this was done. This would be a gorgeous centerpiece for your holiday table. I think I am going to put this on my countertop island. I can put this on a tray with other things around it and just make a beautiful holiday vignette. What do you think? Isn't that just so pretty? And again, you can see all the candy corn filled in here. See my pumpkin, perfect colors. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this inspires you to put together your own arrangement. Please let me know if you have any questions. Again, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. Share it if you would like, and feel free to ask any questions, or if there's anything that you would like to see me put together. I'm always open to suggestions. Okay? Again, I hope you enjoyed this. Happy fall. Have a great day.